On the 15th of March, 44 BC, the most powerful man in the world walked into a meeting. He had been warned not to go. His wife had nightmares. A fortune teller had told him to beware that day. Even his closest friends urged him to stay home. He went anyway. Inside that room, 23 men were waiting for him. Men he trusted, men he had saved, men he called friends. Each one had a knife. This is the story of Julius Caesar, the man who turned a republic into an empire and paid for it with his life. Caesar was born in 100 BC in Rome, into a noble family that had seen better days. They had the name, they didn't have the money. From the very beginning, Caesar understood something most people never learn, that perception is power. He dressed sharply, he spoke brilliantly. He made everyone in the room feel like the most important person there. But Rome in Caesar's time was not a safe place to be ambitious. When he was just a teenager, a brutal dictator named Sulla came to power and started killing his enemies. Caesar was on the list. He survived, barely. And from that moment, he understood something fundamental. In Rome, you either hold power or you become a victim of it. He decided he would hold it. Caesar was a genius at politics. He borrowed money, enormous amounts, and spent it on the Roman people. Games, festivals, public buildings. He made himself impossible to ignore. He also made powerful allies. He formed a secret alliance with two of Rome's most powerful men, the general Pompey and the wealthy Crassus. Together, the three of them quietly controlled Rome. History calls this the First Triumvirate. Then came the wars. Caesar was sent to Gaul, what is today France, as a military governor. It was supposed to be a minor posting. He turned it into a decade of conquest. He defeated hundreds of tribes. He crossed the Rhine into Germany. He even sailed across the sea and invaded Britain, something no Roman had ever done. He was outnumbered in almost every battle. He won almost every battle. His soldiers didn't just follow him, they worshipped him. But back in Rome, fear was growing. Caesar had become too popular, too powerful, too dangerous. His enemies in the Senate, led by his old ally Pompey, gave him an ultimatum. Disband your army. Come back to Rome as a private citizen. They both knew what that meant. Without his army, Caesar was unprotected. He would be arrested, tried, executed. In January of 49 BC, Caesar stood at the edge of the Rubicon River. Roman law was absolute. No general could cross that river with his army. To do so was treason. He crossed it. He reportedly said, "The die is cast," meaning there is no going back now. Pompey fled. Caesar marched on Rome. Within months, he controlled all of Italy. Within 3 years, he had defeated his enemies across Spain, Greece, Egypt, and Africa. Rome was his. Caesar became dictator, not just of Rome, but of everything Rome controlled. Half the known world. And to his credit, he wasn't cruel. He forgave his enemies. He reformed the calendar. The one we still use today is based on his. He gave citizenship to people across the empire. He rebuilt cities. He canceled debts for the poor. But the Senate was watching, and they were terrified. Rome had been a republic for 500 years. Power was shared. Decisions were voted on. No single man was supposed to rule alone. Caesar was ruling alone, and so, in the marble halls of Rome, a conspiracy was born. Led by two men, Brutus and Cassius. Brutus was one of Caesar's closest friends. Caesar had personally saved his life. He loved him like a son. Brutus joined the conspiracy anyway. March 15th, 44 BC. Caesar walked into the theater of Pompey for a Senate meeting. The conspirators surrounded him, pretending to present a petition. One of them grabbed his toga, then everything happened at once. Caesar fought back at first, but there were 23 of them. The man who had conquered Gaul, crossed the Rubicon, and defeated armies across 3 continents, fell in a Senate chamber. When he saw Brutus among them, his friend, the man he trusted most, Caesar reportedly stopped fighting. His last words, according to legend, "Et tu, Brute, even you, Brutus?" Then he was gone. The most powerful man in the world died on a cold marble floor, surrounded by the men he had trusted most. The conspirators thought killing Caesar would save the Republic. They were wrong. His assassination triggered a civil war that lasted 17 years. When the dust settled, Rome was no longer a republic at all. Caesar's adopted son, Augustus, became the first emperor of Rome. The republic the Senate had killed Caesar to protect died with him anyway. Caesar's name became a title. Every Roman emperor after him called himself Caesar. The word Kaiser in German, Caesar. The word Tsar in Russian, Caesar. His name echoed through history for 2,000 years. He was a man of impossible contradictions, brilliant and ruthless, generous and power-hungry, loved and feared, betrayed by the people closest to him. And yet, the world still remembers his name. If you want more stories like this, the people and moments that shaped our world, subscribe to Wider Lens. This is exactly what we're here for.